Okay, let's recap. So far, we've gotten a bird's eye view of Walter Murch's 6 rules of editing, and we've done a deep dive into the first 3, emotion, story, and rhythm. If you missed any of those videos, I've got the entire playlist linked below. You should definitely check that out. In this video, we're going to talk about eye trace, which is a little more technical than the first 3 rules that we covered. You know, I keep saying rules. They're not rules. This is art. There are no rules, but they are helpful things to keep in mind. Let's move on. So what exactly is eye trace? To put it simply, it is the process of guiding the viewer's eyes to the most important parts of the frame. Here's why. By nature, whenever a shot changes in a video, our eyes scan the frame looking for the most important part of that shot. When your eyes don't have to move in order to find that most important part, the video becomes, for lack of better words, seamless. On the other hand, if the shot changes and you actually have to go searching for what you're supposed to be paying attention to, the video seems like it's a little more rough around the edges. Obviously, we want a seamless experience for our audience, right? That way they can be drawn further into the emotion and story without any roadblocks. Now, there are typically 3 ways that we as filmmakers can direct the audience's eyes: motion, position, and color. Let's look at motion first. Motion, when it comes to eye trace, refers to the movement of the camera, a character, or even an object or graphic that catches the eye of the viewer. It can even be a combination of all 3. Motion in an otherwise still frame is almost sure to catch the viewer's attention. Side note, that's one of the reasons those little subscribe graphics work so well in YouTube videos. Basically, when someone or something is moving through the scene, or when a camera is tracking someone or something moving through the scene, it tells our eyes, pay attention to this. This is important. It's pretty simple, really. Let's move on to position. Position is super powerful, and 9 times out of 10, this is what is going to make a cut seem either smooth or rough. But again, as powerful as it is, the concept is really simple. Basically, you want to make sure the important part of shot A is in the same area of the frame as the most important part of shot B, so that the viewer's eyes don't have to go searching for it when the shot changes. For example, here and here. Pretty easy, right? Let's move on to color. In the right setting, color can easily be used to draw the attention of the viewer, especially if that color is highly contrasted with the rest of the shot. This is probably most famously done with the little girl in the red coat in Schindler's List, but it can also be found in the yellow tracksuit in Kill Bill and in Sin City, which also used red contrast against a black and white setting. So now that we've covered the why and how, let's throw a wrench in the gears, shall we? Up until now, we've been operating under the assumption that emotion is always the most important part of an edit, followed by story, rhythm, and then eye trace. But that's not always the case. For many of us who use YouTube as their publishing platform, audience attention is at a premium, and we as editors need to do everything we can to capture and keep the attention of the viewer. Eye trace just so happens to be one of, if not the most powerful tool that you can use to do that. So if you're not doing story-driven narrative content, I would definitely recommend prioritizing eye trace in your next video. However, if you're editing movies, short films, TV shows, or even vlogs, emotion is still going to be the most important part of any video. So to learn more about that, click here, and for more tools, tips, and tricks that will make you a better video editor, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.